Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you may have seen from the title, I have just come back from the Bologna Children's Book Fair, and even though there's a couple of videos out there describing what to expect on the fair, I wanted to let you know how it went through my perspective and how my experience was, because I do think it's a little bit different from what I've seen from the other videos. But for now, here is some footage that I took throughout the trip. Hi again, I hope you enjoyed. A lot of creative industries have conferences and fairs like this, and as a children's book illustrator, you don't really get to experience too much an inside look of how the publishers are, of how other illustrators are as well. I feel like this job is very isolating and you're kind of in your own bubble most of the time, working on your illustrations, working to improve your art, that you don't get the chance to network and communicate even with other illustrators the same way. It's quite different to talk to them in real life than it is online. Definitely a huge thing I took from this trip is that there's every style under the sun being published right now. It's just very nice to see all of the art that is being given a chance and given a voice out there. I think it might make you feel a little bit overwhelmed because there is so much out there and you might feel like, is there even space for me? But I guarantee that there is. But that brings me also to one of the cons of going, because you could queue for 40 minutes for a portfolio review from a publisher that you like, and they might spend 1 minute with you just telling you that the art is not for them, and there is nothing helpful that you can take out from that. I really wish they could say something that you could improve down the line more than it's not for us. But I do understand that they go through hundreds of people and maybe some of them don't want to spend the time on you. I did have a bit of a sense that there was the least amount of things to do for the illustrators on the fair. There was a ton of things to do for the publishers themselves. There was a lot of licensing going on. They were selling rights to each other, so you could see that that was definitely the focus of the fair, and the illustrators were kind of like an afterthought, if that makes sense. So I would definitely consider that if you're planning on going. But again, I do think it's a really nice experience to reward yourself for the hard work you've done, because again, this industry is really isolating and lonely, so going to a fair like this could really motivate you to make more art. Another cool thing that you could do in the fair is, if you've prepared postcards or business cards, put them in these little boxes that publishers provide, and You never know where these things could go. They might end up being a project or a book that they might offer you, so I would definitely prepare some materials before going there, just so you could put them in the little boxes that the publishers provide. The town itself is really small. I wouldn't stay there for more than 2 to 3 days. You can easily see the whole town in one day. If you're thinking about going and maybe you live in Europe, because I wouldn't recommend this if you live anywhere that's not super close to Bologna and will make it super expensive to come, then I don't think that's worth it. But if you are in Europe, I would highly recommend and suggest you look into it. Even if nothing comes out of it, I do think as an experience it's important for us to connect with others and do things for ourselves. That's my opinion and my experience in Bologna. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've ever been to Bologna, how your experience was, or if you're considering going at some point in the future. The last couple of months have been quite busy, but all of my work has finally eased down a little bit, so I'll be making a lot more videos for you in the coming weeks. I hope you're looking forward to that. I know I am for sure. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.